Hello, it's your favorite sports thunk here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Joey B, Joe Burrow says he has an idea to how to run an 18-game season.
Okay.
Let's take a listen to what Joe Cool said about the 18-game season.
Definitely something that we've thought about. 18 games is definitely a big ask. That's not easy. Adding that extra game, obviously, it'd be great for revenue. But I feel like adding that bye week, if you're going to have the 18 games schedule, is pretty critical for our bodies, because if you keep that first bye week and then, some teams have the bye week 5, week 6, and then you're going 12, 13 games in a row, that's not easy. Probably a Thursday night game thrown in there too. So that's never easy. So those 2 buys are pretty critical. Maybe you could do something like the first buy is kind of how we have it now, and the second buy everybody has it at once, and you make it like the Pro Bowl week or something, like an All-Star break for the NBA. I don't know. People that get paid a lot of money to have those discussions and make those decisions, but we'll see how it plays out.
I kind of like that.
Did I tell you that was coming, Ocho?
I kind of like that.
I said, Ocho, they're coming with 18 games. Now that money. Did I tell you that was coming?
And every time, the first thing the NFL always talks about, player safety. We're changing the rules for the betterment of the players and their safety. When I wish the NFL would just stop playing, just come out and say it. We understand what your bottom line is. We know that. And the bottom line has always been the same. It's about making as much money as possible. So if adding another game is going to create revenue, just say that. Yeah. It's okay.
I think early on, I think they might have had 2 bye weeks. The problem is that I remember the Chargers one year, they bye week was the first week of the season.
For real?
Yeah. We used to have, if I'm not mistaken, the league was crazy back then.
Right.
Because one year we played the Patriots, who's not in our division, twice. Played them home and away.
That's weird.
I think it might have been 94 where we had 2. Look that up, chat. I think we had 2 bye weeks in 94. I think we did.
I like that idea by Joey though. That double bye week, if you're gonna add another game and then have
you'd have
a week where literally everybody's off, similar to an All-Star break in the NBA in between seasons. I like that idea. Allowing players' bodies to recover, allowing the body to reset, allowing the mind to reset, and any injuries that are going on, depending on when other teams. I mean, this would be hard to structure because everyone's bye week at times
is different.
Times.
Yeah.
They got to do that. They got to do that. I like that idea a lot.
Yeah. Look, but here's the thing, Ocho. The record's about to get so skewed. The receiving record, the passing record,
right?
The sack record. Because think about it now.
Because of the added game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You're right.
Can you imagine another game?
I'm sure, they'll take into account that.
No, they don't. They don't take into account. No.
We can, the players,
how?
The ones that have played, because in understanding there are 2 added games or there's an added game. So when you reach a certain amount of numbers after what we played, 16 weeks or was it 17?
Yeah.
We had 6.
Yeah, they're saying in 93 they had 2 bye weeks. I remember. Like I said, I remember the 2 bye weeks. I know we had 2 bye weeks.
Right.
I was off a year. They reversed it in 94. But yeah, we used to have 2. We used to have 2 bye weeks, Ocho, with 16 games.
Damn.
Yeah.
That 18 games sound good though. That's gonna be a nice check.
Mm-hmm.
But they gotta have an answer for the body. They gotta have an answer for the mental. If they have an answer and a plan for that stuff, for the players, if we always preaching player safety, if they have a plan for that, I think it'd be a good thing. It'd be a good thing.
Look, there's only so much there's only so many ways you can create revenue without increasing the number of games.
Right.
I mean, where you going to put it? I mean, I understand YouTube, Amazon. I mean, you got CBS, Fox, NBC. I mean, you got ESPN. But without adding games, remember, Ocho, they went to they did away with one bye, added a 7th team to the playoffs. That's an extra game.
Right.
We added 17. That's an extra 17 games.
Right.
So without adding games, where else are you going to create revenue? Because because as you lose advertisers, obviously others want to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Where does revenue going to come from if you don't add games? I mean, you're not. Do you see the NBA? They're talking about decreasing games. Baseball been playing 162 for forever and a day. So you can't add no more to that. Hell, they already playing. They already playing from late March all the way to October. So you can't play. You can't add anymore.
Right.
But you see what they did? They added a play-in game. They added a wild card. Right. Yeah. So they've increased it. What did the NBA do? They had the play-in tournament. Added games. 7-8 play. The winner is the 7th seed. Then the 8th seed play the winner 9-10. That's the 8th seed. So we got 3 games out of that, Ocho. Look at there. See what we did?
Hey, I want to know what the numbers looking like though.
The numbers looking good.
Yeah, I mean,
the NFL is probably doing $20 billion a year.
Woo! And everybody get a piece of that pie.
All you gotta do is look.
You add another game. You add another game. Everybody getting a piece of that little pie.
Yeah. I mean, you can look and see. You see, what you call them played 20 plus billion. YouTube.
Yeah.
You see what ESPN pays Fox, CBS, NBC, Amazon paid $1 billion for the Thursday night package. They paid $100 million for the Black Friday game.
Well,
now they talking about
where all that money go, Unc? It's split up between who? The owners?
The owners just with the TV revenue, they get a check for about $300 million.
Yeah.
Now that's not talking about local. That's not talking local TV.
Right.
That's not talking about tickets, suites, merchandise, parking,
concession.
So I'm all for it. As long as the players are getting their fair share, it is what it is. I mean, there's really nothing you can do about it. As long as the players are getting their fair share, it is what it is. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Because here, Ocho, they just did the deal, the collective bargaining deal 3 years ago.
Yeah.
The deal doesn't run out to 2030. They're already talking about 18 games, 6 years left on this deal.
Yeah.
So they already tell you what's going to happen. Get your mind right, fellas.
It's coming.
It's coming. Get your mind right.